I have finally done it. I have broken the developer's code in changing your data directory to your Windows shared folder. Yes, you heard it right, and this is for Snap Nextcloud. Oh snap! Yep, so please subscribe to my channel, show your support and some love. First and foremost, we are going to turn on the Windows feature SMB. Alright, this is what we're going to use to share the folder from Windows to Hyper-V Ubuntu server. Inside here all tick, and this also tick, then you're done. Once we've done SMB, it's time to start sharing. I'm going to share it on desktop folder. We're going to put it Ubuntu. Okay, we have an Ubuntu here. Right click on it, properties, sharing, advanced sharing, share this folder, press permission, remove everyone. I don't want anyone to see it. It's private, private stuff. This is my own local host, so you have to give yourself full control because it's your stuff. No one else can deny you. So press OK, OK, OK. It's done. Now it is time to go into your Hyper-V Ubuntu server. Yay! Sudo is your admin. Nano is the editor I'm going to use to edit this file. Then this is the pathway, etc netplan. Then also to remember, every Ubuntu server has different file name. So my file name, you have to check in your own MC is your file explorer in Ubuntu server. So you click MC and then you find through this pathway etc netplan, and then you should be able to find your file name. If not, you can check online and see where is your network file name. Okay, so now I'm inside here. You can now stop the DHCP, put no, and remember this space is very important. You need to use spacebar instead of tab because tab is not registered as anything in Ubuntu server itself. You follow the guideline of the DHCP, the D, and you put in addresses. So make sure it's all correctly placed. This is very detailed. Okay, so right here I've done is DHCP, I put no to make it static. Then this address is your IP address, your gateway, your DNS server. I put it to Google and also to the 1111. Okay, because I want it, so I get it. Then you press Ctrl X to save, Y to yes, and enter to save it. Now we need to do is apply it. So sudo netplan apply. Okay, so this error is nothing. That is just floppy disk error, so you don't have to bother about that. Now let's see the IP address. It is correct, the same IP address as I did. So make sure you just find from the IP address whether is it the same IP address you put in. Then you go and do ping. Okay, so it's 4 received. That means it's okay. Now is the time of the century. We are going to update our computer because old computer is a bad computer. Let's do another one and upgrade. And press yes and done. Let it run everything. So this will take a few minutes. Just sit back, relax, drink some tea and sleep. Okay, after the tea break, let's continue on. We can now start by installing the mount for Ubuntu server. Sudo apt install sys utils. Okay, so this is why Ubuntu needs utilities for the utilities. Okay, so now we have done with the utility. Now we are going to start mounting the utility. No, I mean mounting the Windows shared folder. Bear in mind, there is only two places that Nextcloud can have write access to it. Is either MNT or media. This is because the snap has limitation only to these two folder, MNT and media. So what we are going to do is we're going to create a folder and mount it inside within that folder. Okay, so I'm going to choose media. You can choose MNT if you want. So let's do it. MK directory. I'm going to create a folder using this, and I'm going to do on media. Then I'm going to put my folder as this. You can put your folder anything you want. Put enter, and it's created. Second, we are going to do is create a credential file. So credential file, let's create it now. Nano etc win credentials. Okay, now I'm creating it. Username equals user, and then password. Oh wait, not mine is this. Then these are all the username and password of your Windows PC. Then your domain is also your Windows PC to log in, so that this will be used for mounting, auto mounting it every time you restart the computer. And also, instead of you typing your password every time, this will automatically just type in for you. Okay, so we are done with this. Now it is time to set a permission for this file. Sudo root. Okay, so now we are done with this. Now is the time where we actually mount it. All right, so we have to use this file for auto mounting the pathway of your Windows shared folder to your Ubuntu Mount. So right here is where you place your Windows shared folder location. Use your IP address will be much more better and will guarantee to work instead of your name. Okay, alright, so we are done with the Windows. Now it's time for your Ubuntu Mount. Okay, now we are done. This is the type, you don't need to bother. Then this is your credentials, where you kept your credentials. So this is where I put it just now. We did. Alright, then we gotta do is put in a permission. We're gonna set a permission here. File, let's go mode. We're gonna set the permission 0770. This will help in mitigating, solving the 0770 problem in the future when we try to install the Nextcloud. Let's see, file mode, directory mode. Okay, so everything is in order. Now it is time we try out by mounting it. Yeah, it is time, baby. Mount media WinShare. Alright, so it seems like it's mounted. Okay, let's do the sudo mk directory. Now we are going to create a folder within this shared folder within the mount. So let's do it. This is, now I'm doing it in media, inside your mount WinShare. Then this will be creating a folder inside the Windows share. Okay, it's created. Now it's time to put in the permission again. Set permission through coding. Share Nextcloud data. Okay, now it's done. Sudo mode 0. Oops. So that's why you have to be cautious when you do this. If not, it will not give properly. Then you gotta do is change this to www-data www-data. Okay, then we got also take out our, I don't know, some people does this, so I just follow how it works. Alright, so let's just restart this whole thing. It's good to restart the whole VM. If not, the permission will not be set, and then you'll get errors in the later stage. Okay, so let's try and start this site. What's going on? Okay, so after a few searches, the problem is that Snap is actually, I think, updating something in their library. So we just have to wait for it to update finish, then we will continue on again. Okay, so after the break, we are able to connect Nextcloud with removable media on Snap. Oh snap, right? So after this we have done. Now is the time. It is the place where we change data directory finally. Sudo nano. Alright, before we do this, let's check in our file explorer whether is our media detected with our mount. Oh, not able to go in now. Okay, so yeah, it's already blocking me from going in. I need to sudo nano in, sudo mc in. Let's go in, side, media. Yep, so now I'm able to go in. It's correct now. This should not have any problem with the 0770 error anymore. Let's start by changing the data directory. It is time, fellas. It is time. It's time for me. Put in this file, this. Oh, sorry. Farm, snap, Nextcloud, current, Nextcloud config, auto config.php. This is where, fellas, where we change the directory before we go into admin. Before we create an admin, we have to do this. This is important. So we have to put the correct directory, or else you will have to restart and redo all over again. No uninstall and install can help you this far, because Ubuntu server is not like Windows where they just delete everything. This will remember your configuration and you will cry in the future. So here is the media WinShare Nextcloud data. Hopefully I'm correct. Control X, Y, enter. And lastly, we need to remember to restart the Nextcloud PHP FPM. Done. Okay, we've done it, brothers. We've done it, brothers. Let's go in and try it out. Alright, it's create an admin account. So let's create admin account. I'm going to do a powerful one. So it's good password. You must do a good password and then forget it. Ha ha ha. Alright guys, here's the unveiling. I've got it. Yo, yeah. This is what I am, baby. The best in the world. let's check it in the shared folder before we go crazy. So desktop, come on guys, Ubuntu, Nextcloud. Yes, admin. Whoa, everything's here. Admin, files, over here. It's all here, brothers. It's all here. All right. Maybe this is a fake. Maybe I'm just too excited. Let's try it out. Let's try something, babies. Before I say I am the best in the world, let's try it out. Accounts, you know, we must do it. Accounts department. Accounts department. We go new user. Everything looks cool. Let's do John Cena. Yes, he's part of my team now. Let's put in some password. Okay, the email, you know, must put John at jj.com. Yes, let's put JJ, you know, John. Okay, no, JC. Nah, whatever, JJ now. Let's do accounts. This one we're gonna put in the accounts, you know. John Cena is good in accounting, right? Alright, John Cena is back here. You just need to refresh the thing, then you can see it. Is in accounts. Accounts, brothers, accounts. Now let's create a shared folder. You know, we cannot be too happy. We need to see whether apps works or not. Let's create group. Just like shared folder in Windows, we need group folders for each department. So let's download and install group folders. Okay guys, Happy New Year. Subscribe, support me, brothers. Show some love. Settings. Group folders enabled. So let's go settings. Let's create a shared folder. Group folders. Let's do it. Accounts. Let's create. Now here's a group. Just add in accounts and admin. You know, admin needs to see everything. It's always admin, brother. So let's go into files. Can we do something inside? Right, I see accounts. It's good. Can I move it? I move the intro. Alright, it's moving in. It's good. Now let's add some text inside. New document. Let's put meeting notes. You know, we need to do some meeting around here because we don't trust people. We need to do meeting. Right, so your task, your agenda, and whatever. You have agenda in my company. So yeah, I've done it here. Let's check it. Right, let's go inside here. This is a shared folder. Desktop, Ubuntu, Nextcloud, data, and you shall see John Cena, myself, group folders. This is where it goes. One. And here it is, new text document, Nextcloud intro, manual, everything works. Subscribe to me, the best in the world, support, love me. I am the first, the one, the only man that broke the developer's code. So thank you all for watching. There will be more next time. And Famous Cyber signing out. Click subscribe if you haven't, click like. Go to the end of my video and click the playlist. In the playlist there are all my videos all at the corner at the right side. So thank you all for watching.